As part of the Diocese of Springfield's pilgrimage to Israel last year, the pilgrims had one free day on their itinerary, but they weren't idle. 8 of the pilgrims chose to use that day to see how the Pontifical Mission, a Vatican agency, is helping Christians and others in the Holy Land and beyond. As we prepare to celebrate Mission Sunday, Terry Hegarty tells us now what the pilgrims learned about the work of this agency.
Helping Christians stay in their homeland has been the task of the Pontifical Mission for Palestine for more than 6 decades. Last fall, pilgrims from the Diocese of Springfield visited the Jerusalem offices of the Pontifical Mission, learning about the work of the agency through a talk and video presentation.
And we're in the old city of Jerusalem, just inside the New Gate.
The Pontifical Mission falls under the auspices of the Catholic Near East Welfare Association, headquartered in New York City. The 2 papal agencies provide for Middle East relief and development. The pilgrims learned that the Pontifical Mission was founded by Pope Pius XII in 1949 as a humanitarian organization to help Palestinian refugees. Following World War II, British rule of Palestine was terminated. The State of Israel was founded in 1948, and the Arab-Israeli War began. Hundreds of thousands of refugees were in great need across the Middle East. 1/3 of the 750,000 refugees from Palestine were Christian. Today, in the land of Jesus, only about 10% of residents are Christian. Palestinian Christians are a minority among that minority, representing only 2% of the total population. Those 2% often face blatant prejudice and persecution. The office that the diocesan pilgrims visited in the old city of Jerusalem is just a 5-minute walk from the Church of the Holy Sepulchre.
And of course, it's very easy to visit the holy sites and not really see the people, in a sense, because the focus then ends up being really the stones, the churches, the holy sites themselves, without really seeing the actual work of the Church in the Holy Land.
Pilgrims saw some of that work firsthand as they visited St. Louis Hospital, just a short walk from the office. The Pontifical Mission has granted funds to the hospital for renovations that need to be done so that the hospital can stay current with Ministry of Health mandates. The Catholic hospital cares for people who are terminally ill no matter what their faith tradition. In some instances, Christians, Muslims, and Jews reside in the same room. Sammy says the services of the Pontifical Mission are available to people of all faiths.
And the critical part about it is it's all done with the Christian values at the heart of what is done, whether it is in education, whether it's in healthcare, hospitals, orphanages, clinics, or what have you. The services are provided with the Christian values at the heart, and this is what makes these institutions of the Church unique in many ways, really. And these are the living stones.
Father Gary Daly, spiritual director of the pilgrimage, says that of all the sites that the pilgrims enjoyed throughout the week, taking a day to see the hands-on work being done to keep Christianity alive in the area was very touching.
It's very sad for me to hear over and over again as we toured Israel of the diminishing in number of the Christians here in this area. To visit the hospital that they have here in Jerusalem was a very moving thing for me, to be able to see the sisters at work here and the various people who work in the hospital to assist people who are dying. And to know that it's not only Christians there, but Jews and Muslims as well being taken care of, and everyone is working together.
Working together has meant helping people in the Middle East for more than 60 years. The diocesan pilgrims also celebrated a Mass in the hospital chapel, where a sign of violence from the past is represented in a stained glass window. This depiction of St. Francis not only shows that he suffered the wounds of Christ, but it shows where a bullet passed through his heart decades ago, a reminder of the violence that once flared around the facility. Recently, in a time of relative calm, the Pontifical Mission has been able to focus more on the developmental aid rather than humanitarian aid. The pilgrims then traveled to an example of a developmental undertaking known as the Biet Safafa Housing Project. The nearby 8-year project, which was nearing completion last October, was coordinated by the Pontifical Mission. The Bet Safafa housing development here will provide a dream come true for more than 70 families. Home ownership, a dream that would not have been possible without the involvement of the church. Christians would not have been able to get the building permits nor the mortgages needed to purchase their own homes here without the backing of the Catholic Church. The land is in East Jerusalem in a Muslim neighborhood that borders West Jerusalem. The project is now home to 18 families, and many more will be moving into the 72-unit complex over the next few months. In and around Israel, Christian agencies make up 45% of all non-governmental agencies. The vast majority of those who receive support from those agencies are Muslim.
I think the mission that they are doing is amazing, and we just pray and hope that they'll be able to accomplish some good things here in Palestine and throughout the area that they're working.
But sometimes years of work can be ruined in a single day. Sammy says that a Pontifical mission-sponsored clinic in Gaza was destroyed during war there in 2008.
It takes a lot of strength and most importantly, a lot of faith. You have to have faith in what you're doing, really, and never lose faith of really the hope. If it wasn't for the hope that eventually, if it's 63 years or 103 years, regardless of the number of years it will take, I think the hope must always be there that tomorrow will be a better day and that you'll be able to always stand up again.
Standing up for Christians and others, the Pontifical Mission operates 3 offices in the Middle East, one in Jerusalem, which serves Palestine and Israel, another in Amman, Jordan, which serves Jordan and Iraq, and a 3rd office in Beirut, Lebanon, which serves Lebanon, Syria, and Egypt. Reporting for Reel to Reel, this is Terry Hegarty.
For more information on the Pontifical Mission for Palestine or the Catholic Near East Welfare Association, you can visit our website at iobserve.org.